My first beauty tip to break in 2021 is dressing up is not just for going out. So not a lot of people are going out. So we are staying at home, we are working from home. And what I have found to be the best thing to do is to elevate my mood is to, when I'm wearing my robe, or I'm wearing something that's like a fun robe, or I'm wearing my cashmere pant set that I have that's specifically for working from home. So it's so elevated, I love it. I will add on some jewelry, such as these earrings. I'll do a bold red lip like I'm doing, and it makes me feel so good. It makes me feel alive, makes me feel like I can, keep going on a days that I don't really want to, or I'm like thinking to myself, can I really, do all of these emails, or can I really go on that Zoom call or those conference call or brand calls? And this is what I do. I just, some days I'll actually add extra, but it's all about getting your mood elevated, right? Little things that are going to make you feel good. So you don't have to be going anywhere. I'm hardly ever going anywhere, and I do this more times than not, and it makes me feel so good. So one of the best rules to break in 2021 when it comes to your beauty and your style is dress up, have fun, ladies. Put on that red lip, put on those earrings, do it, and you'll see a huge difference in your attitude. The second beauty rule that you should be breaking in 2021 is concealer is not only for underneath your eyes. This is one of my tips that I've always had as a professional makeup artist, that you can use your concealers as a spot treatment or almost like a foundation, if you will. So you basically can spot treat your face, and you can spread it out, taper out the concealer, and you don't have to use foundation. It depends on your issues, it depends on your skin, it depends on your overall look that you want. But you don't have to just use concealer underneath your eyes. Like, I have 2 blemishes that have been with me for this week, and I can basically take a little concealer and I can cover it up and I can taper it out. And if that's the only thing I was doing was spot treating my face, like maybe a little bit, do it underneath my eyes, do a little bit down on my cheeks where I'm red, do a spot treatment, it's going to make me feel good, but it's gonna make me feel like I can take my concealer and I can spot treat my face and I can actually show up, but not feel covered by makeup. My third breaking the beauty rules for 2021 is a lipstick is for lips only. And that's not true. My Fierce Aging series that I've showed using lipstick for blush. I've done this many times when I've been traveling, mostly on a plane where I go into my makeup kit and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot my blush, or I don't even have bronzer. So I'll use a lipstick to give me that flush look, give me a little bit of that beautiful glow. I have here, this is Beauty Reinvented, a really beautiful color that can be used on your cheeks. And I also have, these are 2 different ones I haven't mentioned before, NiKOL. So you can use these just on your cheek. This is going to be nice and sheer. This is going to give you a little bit of dewiness. So you don't always have to just think about, oh, lipstick is going to be just on my lips. No, I can do it on my cheeks. I can give myself a little bit of that glow, the color that you want. So you have a lot of versatility when it comes to lipsticks and using them other places than just your lips. Your fourth beauty rule to break in 2021 is over 50, don't wear bronzer. Who made that up? I'm always breaking these beauty rules. Bronzer is beautiful. Bronzer is going to give you a beautiful glow. If you don't know where to contour on your face, there's tons and tons of different videos that are on YouTube that show you how to use a bronzer. You can use a very light bronzer. You don't have to go dark and orangey and brown and feel like, oh my gosh, it's going to be too much. Absolutely not. You can do a beautiful glow, a beautiful contouring, which means you're just adding a little bit to give you that structure in your bones, underneath your cheekbones, give you a little bit of structure on your jawline or at the forehead. I've showed you before. I'm going to just pretend, oh, here's my brush. So if you take your brush and you go into bronzer, say you go into a bronzer like this. This is a light bronzer in our classic beach face palette. You go in and you can go to, from the top, it's a reverse 3, right? So you're going to 3, you're going to go and hit right where your cheekbones are and come down on the jawline. So you're giving that beautiful dimension. So you're just basically go to the top. It's really where the sun hits you, right? So you're going to go to the top, come around underneath the cheekbone there, Again, top of the ear, straight down is where you're going to place the bronzer. Then you come back and you go on the jawline. It's a beautiful, beautiful process of just giving that illumination, that depth that you want. But absolutely, over 50, you take out that bronzer and you highlight your face beautifully, looking like the sun just kissed you. Now this beauty rule always gets underneath my skin, pardon the pun. So if you have oily skin, you have to use only oil-free products. That is such a rule to break in 2021. So ladies, if you're using only oil-free products because you have oily skin, you're doing your skin a very big disservice. So a lot of oil-free cleansers will strip the skin. So when you start stripping the skin of oil, so if you're like, oh, I have so much oil, I gotta take it and remove it and really have squeaky clean skin, your pores, your oil glands are going to go into overdrive. They're going to produce more oil. It's a vicious cycle. So you want to feed the skin. So the oils on the market now are not the comedogenic, the pore clogging oils that we used to have. We have beautiful oils. I've mentioned so many on my Instagram, so many here on my YouTube channel that really feed the skin. You really want to add in that nutrients. You want that suppleness. You want your skin to look radiant, hydrated, plumped. That's how you're going to get it. So if you have oily skin, absolutely you can use oils. The sixth beauty rule that needs to be broken in 2021 is that you can't have a dramatic, bold eye with your eyeshadow, with your eyeliner, and have a bold lip. Why not? Who is making these rules? If you feel that that looks gorgeous on you and you've paired the right colors for your skin tone, and say you did like a really beautiful plummy eye and then you went in for a berry lip, of course, you can do that. So you don't have to fit into these boxes where I have a bold eye and I can only wear a nude lip, or I have bold lips and I have to wear a nude eye. You don't have to. You do what makes you feel good. You experiment. You allow for no rules on your vanity, in your makeup bag. You do what you feel is right for you in 2021. So my seventh beauty rule that should have been broken a long time ago is dark lips are aging. And I honestly have to disagree. Now, this is my opinion. I think a bold red lip looks gorgeous on 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I do. Now it depends. There's a lot of factors that go into this, right? I'm blanketing it saying that dark lips do not age the face. Now, if you pick the wrong color tone, or if you pick the wrong color, yes, maybe it would be a little too harsh. Or if you're very, very cool and you put on a brown, or you put on something that looks more goth, yes, absolutely. But what I'm talking is if you have the right color, if you have the right tone, you have the right formulation, it is absolutely stunning. It is exquisite. It is beautiful on women of age. So I don't care if you're a 90 or if you're 75, a bright, beautiful fuchsia, a bright, beautiful, bold red, if that falls into your color theory. So I know I'm going to get a lot of comments about this because a lot of people like to go at it at me when I say things that are off the grid, or they think I'm just so out there when it comes to more mature women. I think a red lip is just so classic and so beautiful. Not everybody can do a red lip. I get that. But there are so many shades and tones and levels. You could even do a stain on your lips, right? And it's still going to be classified as more of a bold lip because there is color there. There's more of a deeper, more of a brighter color. So it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, dramatic lips, bold lips are not aging to the face. Again, when done right. So my last beauty rule to break in 2021 is following beauty trends. You don't have to follow beauty trends. Stay true to yourself. Figure out what your style is, what lipstick colors look good on you, what eyeshadows look good on you. You don't have to follow all these crazy beauty trends that come out because a lot of the times they really don't translate. I have never been able to do beauty trends. I've just never been able to really fit into that category. I know what looks good on me. I know what colors do, and I stick with that aesthetic instead of trying to chase around Pinterest and Instagram and do the latest X, Y, and Z. It just never has worked for me. And so I feel much more comfortable and confident staying in my lane and not having to say, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Or, oh, look, yellow eyeshadow is in now, so I should be doing that. Or, wow, this is how they're lining their lips now, but it looks a little weird. Like, don't follow beauty trends. Follow your own trends. Follow things that make you feel beautiful, make you feel alive, make you feel like you want to get back into your makeup room the next day and experiment with something else that's in your makeup bag that could be maybe a bolder lip, or maybe it's putting on some more mascara, or putting on mascara on your bottom lashes that you haven't done, but staying in something that's more of your aesthetic than going crazy on these really, sometimes I see these beauty trends, I'm like, wow, I don't know who thought that up, but it's very, very interesting. So ladies, until my next video, I'll see you later.